What happens when one of the most beloved figures in golf makes a controversial decision that shakes the entire sport? Today, we're diving into the life and career of Phil Mickelson, a man who has been both celebrated and criticized. From his early days as a golf prodigy to his headline-grabbing move to live golf, this is the story of how a legend's journey took an unexpected turn. Phil was introduced to the game by his father, Phil Mickelson Sr. His father built a practice green in their backyard, where young Phil would spend hours perfecting his craft. Despite being naturally right-handed, Phil developed his now iconic left-handed swing by mirroring his father's right-handed stroke.
He became interested in golf very, very young. The golf club was his favorite toy. He would take it to bed with him, put it on the side where most people might put a teddy bear. He would take it with him everywhere he would go.
This left-handed swing became his trademark and would eventually become synonymous with his name in the golfing world. From a young age, it was clear that Phil was destined for greatness. His early achievements were nothing short of spectacular. By the age of 9, he was already competing in and winning junior tournaments. Phil's parents supported his passion wholeheartedly, with his mother often driving him to tournaments across the state.
My fondest memory of golf was when he would pick me up from school and we'd go play in the afternoon till dark. I would daydream about it in school all day. I knew we were going to go play. I couldn't wait for him to come pick me up. And I cherish those moments now because that was the best time that I had with my dad, spending all those hours together.
It wasn't long before Phil's name was being whispered among the golfing elite as a prodigy to watch. Phil's amateur career only solidified his status as a rising star. He attended Arizona State University on a golf scholarship and quickly became the top player on the college circuit. Over the course of his college career, Phil won 3 NCAA individual championships and was named an All-American 4 times. But his most significant achievement as an amateur came in 1991, when he won the Northern Telecom Open on the PGA Tour. This victory made Phil the first amateur to win a PGA Tour event in over 30 years, a feat that hadn't been accomplished since 1954. This win was not only a testament to his skill, but also a glimpse into the greatness that was yet to come.
A few prayers being said there. It's in the hole all the way, never even a question about it.
Phil's early success set high expectations as he transitioned into professional golf in 1992. With his talent, charisma, and aggressive playing style, many believed that he was destined to become the next big thing in golf. However, as Phil's career progressed, he found himself overshadowed by another young prodigy who would soon take the golfing world by storm, Tiger Woods. As Phil Mickelson's professional career began to take shape, the golfing world was introduced to Tiger Woods, a phenom whose dominance on the course was unprecedented. The rivalry between Phil and Tiger would go on to define an era in golf, with the two players pushing each other to new heights.
So you think you can make birdie on the first hole?
I know I'm going to make birdie on the first hole.
Double it.
Did you see how I baited him like that? Yes.
But while Tiger quickly became the face of golf, Phil's journey was more complex, marked by incredible highs, devastating lows, and a personality that endeared him to fans around the world. Phil's rivalry with Tiger was unlike any other in the sport. While Tiger was known for his stoic demeanor and laser-focused approach, Phil was the opposite. He was charismatic, personable, and known for his willingness to take risks on the course. This fearless playing style earned him the nickname Phil the Thrill, as fans never knew what to expect when he stepped up to the tee. Whether it was an impossible flop shot over a bunker or a bold decision to go for the green in 2, Phil's game was as entertaining as it was unpredictable.
Well, he's got a lot of nerve and a lot of imagination. Green is behind him. That doesn't stop Phil. That's why he's so exciting to watch. Talent and imagination.
However, Phil's aggressive style often led to moments of heartbreak. For years, he was labeled the best player never to win a major, a title that haunted him as he repeatedly came close but fell short in golf's biggest events. Despite his numerous victories on the PGA Tour, the elusive major championship seemed just out of reach, and the pressure continued to mount with each passing year. The breakthrough finally came in 2004 at the Masters, one of golf's most prestigious tournaments. After years of close calls and near misses, Phil stood on the 18th green at Augusta National with a chance to win his first major. As he lined up his putt, the weight of his entire career seemed to rest on his shoulders. When the ball dropped into the cup, Phil leaped into the air with joy, and the weight of the world was lifted from his shoulders. This victory wasn't just a personal triumph. It was a moment of redemption that silenced the critics and solidified Phil's place among the greats of the game. Phil's victory at the 2004 Masters was just the beginning. Over the next few years, he would go on to win more and more major championships. Phil's rivalry with Tiger Woods continued to be a focal point of his career. While the two were often compared, their differences were stark. Their contrasting styles made for compelling drama, and fans around the world were captivated by their head-to-head battles.
It's at Augusta. The next one's at Augusta.
It's a good one
We
for both
both
of us.
seem
We
to
both
have had
like it.
success there. So,
I mean, there's 7 coats between us.
yeah.
But I have more.
You got more.
I know.
One of the most memorable moments of their rivalry came at the 2006 Masters, where Phil was defending his title. Tiger had already established himself as the dominant force in golf, and many expected him to reclaim the green jacket. However, it was Phil who rose to the occasion, playing some of the best golf of his career to win his second Masters title. The victory was sweet for Phil, as it not only secured his place as one of the game's elite, but also proved that he could compete with Tiger on the biggest stage. Despite his success, Phil's career was not without its struggles. As described earlier, his aggressive playing style, while thrilling to watch, often led to costly mistakes. Perhaps the most painful of these moments came at the 2006 US Open. Leading by 1 stroke heading into the final hole, Phil made a series of uncharacteristic errors, culminating in a disastrous double bogey that cost him the championship. In the aftermath, Phil famously remarked, "I am such an idiot," a quote that reflected both his disappointment and his willingness to take responsibility for his mistakes. This moment of heartbreak was a turning point in Phil's career. While he would go on to achieve more success, including a win at the 2010 Masters, the 2006 US Open remained a painful reminder of the fine line between victory and defeat. Yet, it was also a testament to Phil's resilience and his ability to bounce back from adversity. Off the course, Phil's life was also marked by challenges. In 2009, his wife Amy was diagnosed with breast cancer, a diagnosis that rocked the Mickelson family to its core. Phil took a brief hiatus from golf to be by Amy's side as she underwent treatment, and the golf world rallied around the Mickelsons during this difficult time.
I think a lot of it is the unknown. You know, we've learned a lot in the last couple of weeks. And although we believe we have incredible doctors, we believe that we've caught this early. We won't know this until a week or two after surgery and until some more pathology tests have been done. But
Phil's return to the tour later that year was met with an outpouring of support from fans, and his emotional victory at the 2010 Masters, where he embraced Amy on the 18th green, remains one of the most emotional moments in golf history. While Phil's life off the course was often marked by personal challenges, he continued to find success on the course. In 2013, he achieved what many consider to be one of the greatest accomplishments of his career: a victory at the Open Championship at Muirfield. This win was particularly special for Phil, as links golf had always been especially challenging for him. But on that Sunday at the Open, Phil played one of the best rounds of his life, shooting a final round 66. The victory was a testament to his perseverance and his ability to adapt his game to the unique challenges of links golf. With this victory, Phil became just the second player in history to win 3 different majors at least 3 times, joining the legendary Jack Nicklaus in this exclusive club. It was a moment of triumph that solidified Phil's status as one of the all-time greats and further cemented his legacy in the game of golf. But as Phil entered the later stages of his career, he faced new challenges. The physical demands of the game began to take their toll, and while he remained competitive, the victories became less frequent. Phil's once steady form began to wane, and questions arose about how much longer he could continue competing at the highest level. Phil's decision to join Live Golf in 2022 was the most controversial move of his career, and it sent shockwaves through the golf world. The Saudi-backed tour, which promised massive financial incentives, was seen by many as a direct challenge to the established PGA Tour. For a player like Phil, who had spent nearly 3 decades on the PGA Tour and built his legacy there, the decision to defect was met with widespread criticism. Fans, other players, and the media all shared their thoughts, with some people feeling disappointed and others being very upset. Phil's comments about the PGA Tour and the Saudi government only fueled the controversy. In a now infamous interview, Phil acknowledged the human rights abuses in Saudi Arabia, but justified his decision to join Live Golf by criticizing the PGA Tour's handling of player rights and finances.
In a piece posted on the Fire Pit Collective, the World Golf Hall of Famer told journalist Alan Shipnuck, the author of an upcoming unauthorized biography of Mickelson, that he would support the new league even though the Saudis are scary to get involved with. We know they killed Khashoggi and have a horrible record on human rights. They execute people over there for being gay. Knowing this, why would I even consider it? Because this is a once-in-a-lifetime opportunity to reshape how the PGA Tour operates. I'm not sure I even want it to succeed, but just the idea of it is allowing us to get things done with the PGA Tour. Several PGA stars, including...
The backlash was swift and severe. Phil's image, which had once been that of a beloved and charismatic figure in the sport, was now tainted by accusations of hypocrisy and greed. The fallout from Phil's decision was immediate. He took a self-imposed hiatus from the sport, missing key tournaments, including the Masters, a tournament where he had previously thrived. Sponsors who had long supported Phil began to distance themselves, and his once sterling reputation took a significant hit. The move to Live Golf marked a dramatic shift in Phil's career and public perception. But while Phil's professional career may have been impacted by controversy, it's impossible to ignore his contributions to the game. With 45 PGA Tour wins, including 6 majors, he remains one of the most successful golfers of all time. His charisma, risk-taking, and connection with fans have made him a beloved figure, even as he navigates the complexities of his later career. Phil's move to Live Golf has undoubtedly changed the way he is perceived, but it has also raised important questions about the future of professional golf.
What do you think about the Live Golf thing?
Love it.
Good.
Absolutely love it. Why not?
Tell me more.
Here's the reason. And I told you, before this, I know a guy that went over there. And here's the thing. Some people love the preservation and the history of the PGA. I get it, tradition. A lot of things about the PGA are bullshit, and particularly the idea that the PGA had a stronghold on them. It was kind of like, it has like the remnants of like contracts from studios in the 50s for actors, where you're like, we own your fucking ass, your likeness, your rights, your images. When the golfers golf, they can't use that footage. They have to license it from the PGA. So if I'm out playing and I want to be like, hey man, I want to put up a post on Instagram about this dope ass putt I hit or whatever, this great, you have to buy it. You have to buy your shit back from them. Bullshit. Why?
The ongoing tension between the PGA Tour and Live Golf has forced the sport to confront issues related to player compensation, tour governance, and the global expansion of the game. Phil's decision to join Live Golf, while controversial, has brought these issues to the forefront and sparked a broader conversation about the future of the sport. So, what the heck happened to Phil Mickelson? The answer is as complex as the man himself. A combination of brilliance, boldness, and controversy has defined his journey. While his move to live golf may have divided opinions, it's clear that Phil Mickelson's impact on the game of golf is undeniable. As Phil's career winds down, the debate about his legacy will continue. Is he a hero who dared to challenge the status quo, or a figure whose late career choices overshadowed his earlier achievements? In the end, Phil Mickelson's legacy will be shaped by more than just his decision to join live golf. It will be defined by his contributions to the game, his connection with fans, and his status as one of the most talented and charismatic players to ever pick up a golf club. For all his flaws and controversies, Phil remains a beloved figure in the sport. A player who brought excitement, drama, and a touch of unpredictability to every round he played. One thing is certain, Phil's place in golf history is secure. Phil Mickelson's career has had its share of drama, but if you're interested in how another golf legend navigated his own controversies, you'll want to click on this video to watch our deep dive into Tiger Woods' controversial life and career. I'll see you in the next one.